My name is Madhav and I am a proudly Indian citizen. The pageant title that I won was the Mr. International UAE 2022, and this was one of the best things that ever happened in my life. As a person, one of my mottos in life is to be the best version of myself, and thanks to this title, I could prove that.
Hi, my name is Naved Sheikh. I'm an IT professional and I won the title for second runner-up for Mr. UAE International. So I was an athlete, dancer and a choreographer, and it was always my wish to showcase my talent on the stage for a ramp walk or a choreography or a fashion show. So all these have been as a combo package, and through being Muskan and Miss Meena, I have got this opportunity to showcase my talent, and I've explored myself what I can do.
Hello, hi, this is Gautam Bangera. I'm a teacher at Springdale School and I teach math through dance, and you can see it here. I'm the title winner of Mr. UAE. And yes, after winning Mr. UAE, my life has changed, and I can say that, I've been following my passion at the moment. And yes, believe in yourself, that's where you can do it.
Hi, I'm Selena David. I am the title winner of the Mrs. UAE International 2022, the gold category. I'm an insurance professional working for the Dubai government. I'm extremely proud and honored to be part of this pageant. What has changed for me is that ever since I've won this title, I've been contacted for a lot of collab shoots by a lot of photographers. But more importantly, what has changed for me is the self-confidence, the joy that it has brought into me. And I now carry this confidence into every aspect of my daily life. I'm also being contacted by a lot of potential participants who want to participate in a pageant like this because they can see the value addition that a platform, a project like this brings along with it.
I am Maninder Dhawan, and recently I have been crowned as the second runner-up of Mrs. UAE International 2022. Well, I come from an aviation background. I'm an instructor with one of the leading airlines in the UAE. I also work as an NLP practitioner and a life coach. So I'm very thankful to being Muskan and Meena for this wonderful opportunity, and I wish everyone all the best.
I'm Pavitra Shetty. I'm the first runner-up of Mrs. UAE International 2022 from the gold category. Winning this pageant has helped me to train more and more people, and the response has been very overwhelming, and I'm glad that I have been approached by quite a few people to teach self-defense and empower more women to learn karate, and that was always my dream.
Hi. My name is Sugandha, and I am the winner of Mrs. UAE International 2022 for the Platinum category. I am an Indian and I belong to the legendary Jhumka city called Bareilly, which everyone knows as Priyanka Chopra's hometown now. I am an MBA in marketing and have worked for a lot of TV channels in India. However, for the past 12 years, I have been a stay-at-home mom taking care of my 2 kids. Well, this year I decided to step out of my comfort zone and do something that really puts me on the path to something new. And that's why I participated in this pageant, and as luck would have it, I went on to win this crown.
Hello everyone, I'm Nidhi Sodia, founder of Community Medical Center in Sharjah. I won as a Mrs. UAE International 2022. I came from the healthcare industry to fashion industry, and I'm really grateful to give me this opportunity with the big Muskan.
Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Vanita Paldwa. I'm a second runner-up of Mrs. UAE International 2022. I'm from Rajasthan, India. I'm a happy home engineer and mom of 2 loving kids. Mrs. UAE International has given me an opportunity to come out from my comfort zone and be what I am. I don't believe in miracles, but yes, I do believe in hard works. And that's why I'm here in front of you.
Hello everyone, this is Tanvi. We are here with the winners of Mr. UAE International Season 2 at WeTel. So we are going to see today the journey and their preparations of winning this title and the crown, of course. So we have Mr. Gautam here. Hi Mr. Gautam.
Hello.
Thank you for joining WeTel. And our audience would like to know more about their journey. So could you just let us know?
Definitely, and yes, this is the crown. And once again, thank you, WeTel, for giving us this opportunity, and being Muskan, once again, Meena Asrani, for giving us such a wonderful experience on this pageant show. Well, a journey, yes, it was wonderful. I mean, it was a struggle initially, but again, there's nothing easy that you want for the success. So for the success, yes, you had to struggle. I had taken 4 months of fitness training and things like that to get myself trained and to get myself be there. So yes, the struggle was there initially, but yes, then I'm here with the crown today. So that success is there.
Okay. So how about the profession? Like, how do you, like, what do you do generally? Like,
Basically, I'm a teacher at Springdale School. I'm a teacher, as said, but I teach math through dance. So that's a different, we call it as a visual learning. So that's what I teach with kids for foundation as well as for the senior grades. Yes, apart from that, I have also got my business. I'm out there. I'm into packing and packaging. It's a family business out there. So yes, I look into that as well a little bit.
okay. So how did you manage,
Well, fashion industry has been bread and butter, I would say, because I had also been into reality show, dance reality show. I've been already a finalist of UAE reality, dance reality show, as said. So then that made me get into the fashion industry and things like that. So that's where dance has always been my passion, and it's my soul, I would say. So dancing is something that which I would love to do always. When there's a song, then I'm there. So that's me. So then that followed my passion towards the fashion as well, because dancing, the choreography, and getting yourself on, presenting yourself on stage, it's always been a part of my journey, I would say.
Okay, so so how are you, like, how you're feeling now, after winning this title, having a crown? I think this is the first time you're winning a title.
Yes, after that I've got many opportunities. I've been worked for a short movie and things like that. I've been traveling to Bahrain, I've to different countries again for photo shoots and things. And yes, got a lot of opportunities, a lot of gates got open for me. And well, again, must thank Meena Asrani again for this opportunity. And yes, so we are here again. Well, opportunities, are lined up. So once again, thank you. That's what I would say for this, being Mr. UAE 2022.
Okay. So about being Muskan Events, and of course the founder Meena Asrani, can you just share about a kind of experience? How do you feel? Is it like a different than the others, or maybe?
Well, yeah, Meena Asrani, as a person, she's a wonderful, I would say, and she herself is a model, and she's been out there for a lot of youngsters out there, and not only for youngsters like us, there for moms. So she was there inspiring for everyone, and yes, she's given a lot of platforms to a lot of people to prove themselves and to be there. Yeah, so that's what Meena Asrani has done. She's changed a lot of people's life. So I guess that's a really wonderful job she's done in so many people's life, and she's changed it. So I'm the example for it. So thank you once again, I'd say.
Okay. All right. So let's know also more about his journey from Madhav. Hey Madhav, hi.
Hi Dhanvi, how are you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. Thank you for coming here and joining here. Also, I would like to know more about you as well.
Thank you Dhanvi, and thank you WeTel for giving us this opportunity to express our journeys. So my name is Madhav, and I'm a truly Indian citizen. I always like to put that across because I come from an army background, which has allowed me to travel all over India. And I have been in UAE for the last 6 years, where I used to be crew with Etihad Airways. So that again was a lot of travel. And currently, I am positioned at the Museum of the Future as a guest relations supervisor. So the journey professionally has been something where I've always been involved with people. But personally, Tanvi, I'm not a person who enjoys titles that much. I feel we as individuals have much more to contribute except a title, as you've seen before.
Oh my God, that's something, really different personality. In fact, I mean, I'm seeing you coming from this place and into the fashion. That's amazing. Also, yes, please, Naved, how about you?
Hi, Tanvi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming and joining WeTel here.
Thank you.
So, yes, I would like to know about you as well.
Yes, I come from an IT professional background, but before coming into IT, I was an athlete, I was a choreographer, I was in dancing, and I was into fashion industry. But this opportunity has given me a chance to relive my long lost passion. It was back in 2006 and 7 during my college days where I used to enjoy dancing, choreography and fashion shows. But then it was a long break. So this, thanks being Muskan Events and Miss Meena, this has been a spark in my life and has changed a lot of things when it's related to the confidence, and stage has always been on and off part of me, so it's nothing new. Yes, people do say they just participate in the events, but I feel I participate to win. So yes, I won second runner-up and I'm very proud of it. So yes, this has been my journey overall so far. Thank you.
That's really great. I mean, you all three are coming through different professions and coming to the industry of fashion and winning these titles. That's really lovely to know. And I would like to also know about, about your preparations, because since you all, I think all are working with different professions, how did you manage, taking out time from your professional life and then, doing preparations, different, and also attending this trainings. I think you had 3 days trainings and different grooming sessions as well. So Madhav, would you like to talk about it, like how it was?
Absolutely, Tanvi, and there's a good story behind this which our viewers would love to hear about. So it's very recent that I joined Dubai, and I was going through a very rough phase in life. And at that phase, I was going through a bit of a depression. And at that point of time, I had gained about 15, 20 kgs. As a person, I've always tried to make it a point to be fit, especially since I do have a passion for fitness. But at that point, there were certain things that were not in my control, especially with the pandemic and things like that. But come January, and I decided I have to take things in control myself. So at that point of time, I saw this advertisement about the Being Muskan pageant and being Mr. International UAE 2022. So I thought to myself, okay, what do I have to lose over here, It's such a great opportunity. And I called up my coach and I told him, I'm going to take part in this event. So I still remember he asked me, do we have a physique shoot that will be involved? So at that point of time, I was not very sure, and I called up Meena. Now, Meena, ladies and gentlemen, is a very interesting person on her own. So she was like, what are you thinking about? There's no physique shoot as such. You can easily take part and go ahead. So I was like, okay, this lady seems very optimistic. Why am I holding myself back? So at that point of time, I called up my coach. I still remember, I had 7 weeks to prepare, exactly 7 weeks. And I was happy that, there's no physique shot or shoot as such involved. So the preparation was broken down. Yeah, should have had one. I know I would have lost a few points, but thank you, Gautam. You anyways won, You anyways won.
You should have had one somewhere.
So I spoke to Meena and I asked her what are the various rounds that will be involved in. So she said, okay, you're going to have a ramp, which I'm terrible at. Okay. The second thing was going to be a talent show. And the third thing was going to be where we have our grooming sessions and things like that. So I was thinking, okay, fine, let's start working progressively. So I was with a coach and we trained quite hard. And since I am from the fitness background myself, I had a bit of an idea how to go about things. The tough part was the talent round, where sadly in India, talent is all about dancing and singing, right? So I was trying to think, okay, what is it that I do except speak to people? So at that point of time, I decided, okay, I'll do a dance thing, but I shall also do something related to cooking, which I have a background about. And finally finished with coming with a lot of optimism, and except what Navid said, I didn't take part to win. I took part to participate and make friends, which I'm very happy that you can see even amongst these two lovely winners, we have such camaraderie amongst us. So it's been a great journey.
That's great. That's great. And Gautam, how about you? Like, I could see that you're coming from the dance background, and any special kind of, measures you have taken, some kind of special preparation you have taken? Like, what was going in your mind,
For the talent round you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so for the talent round, as I said, I'm into this dancing industry for quite a long time, and it's been 13 years of training for myself. I've trained for myself. And yeah, again, being in the reality show, I've been a finalist in UAE reality shows. I've represented India here. So then, that's been a journey for me since quite a long years. And dancing is, again, has said it's a passion.
He's very humble. Yeah. He's an extremely professional and amazing dancer. And trust me, after I saw his performance, which you all should have a look at, it's there on YouTube, I was like, man, first is surely going to this man over here because he's really amazing.
Thank you, Madhav. But again, dance, I've been trained in contemporary, and that's the forte, and have done that. So the talent round was amazing because I loved watching. Yeah,
Super easy for you, wasn't it?
Okay, that's great to know. Okay, I've heard as well that you have some question answer rounds as well. So did you do any kind of special?
Madhav answered it great because he is really good in talks and things like that. So I guess Madhav would answer this. Madhav, go ahead.
Well, we should give Naveed a chance. Naveed? I'll take it from here after.
Yeah. Yes, we had to do some preparations, but I've never faced on stage such a question answers round. But when it was related to dance or anything like that, I am super confident in that. But yes, when it comes to Q&A, I didn't want to lose points. So we had to see some interviews online, and that confidence itself built up because you don't want your scores to go down in one of the rounds. So that also played a very important role in the pageant.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
So for me personally, I knew that round will be my strength because public speaking is something that came quite naturally to me, and I was an orator in school as well. But again, the opportunity to do that out of your country, out of your comfort zone, on such a big platform is what is amazing. But again, I would always say that have confidence in your own abilities because the rest of the world will see you in certain light. If you see yourself in the mirror as the person you are, you'll be able to express that confidence to everybody else. So that was my secret. It was quite easy. I got a very good question as well, Tanvi, so it was a little easy for me.
We have heard about it, and you were really great at that. Okay, I also have one question for all of you winners. I think Being Muskan is the only platform wherein we are doing Mr. UAE International Season 2. Being in Dubai, I've always seen girls and women having crowns, and this is the first time, and this is the only platform wherein, men are coming up and having their beautiful crowns I could see. And how does it differentiate? What you would like to say about it?
Well, getting crowned, again, I don't feel woman though, because usually what I feel is woman. I mean, these girls, go out with the crown on their head, but, we men, we don't get the opportunities where we can walk with it. So we have to only hold. So this is what we are doing at the moment, so we can't hold it. We can't wear it, so we hold it. But yeah, again, as said, very happy that we got it. And very proud moment when we got it. And again, thank you. Again, Meena, I would say for this, because no other pageant show has done this ever in Dubai, if I'm not wrong. So it's done here, and we are crowned. And thank you so much once again.
Great. Yes, Madhav, what you would like to talk about it?
Well, it's quite interesting you've brought this question out because, again, I feel why should girls have all the fun, right? Even men deserve crowns. With a queen, there's always a king, right? So I feel that Meena and Being Muskan has done a great thing giving us these crowns because men are also equally involved these days in the industry of grooming, in the industry of fashion, personality development, and all of this. So it's important for us to also have the crown. And again, I'll finish by saying that why should girls have all the fun? Huh?
How about Naveed? What do you think?
It made me feel like a king walking with the crown on the ramp.
Yeah, they were looking like king. They are kings, actually.
Yes, but this is a journey and a process. So about Being Muskan and Miss Meena, I would like to say that there are a lot of pageants in other countries and in UAE. But the way she has driven it away, I would say that, there were few, 3 days only for the grooming sessions. So first, initially, after enrolling, I thought maybe it would not be taken that seriously and the participants wouldn't be taken care of. But the way she handled it and the way the grooming sessions were taken care of, everyone was there were no biasness among the participants. Everyone was very, very friendly. Apart from the contestants, the tutors and people who came for the comments and everything was properly organized. So I was pretty happy after the event. Even if I wouldn't have won, at least I got a lot of confidence and knowledge about this.
I would like to add to what Naveed said. I feel this is a great platform for everybody to come and learn about themselves. What Meena and the team have done is they've got industry experts who are leaders in their own field, which includes personality development, whether it's fitness. I remember we had sessions with doctors who came and explained to us how to take care of our skin, health, stress, etc. So even for people who are executives who are working out there, I think so this is a great platform. And the best part is that with the crowns, you get rid of the worst obstacle of your life, and that is not expressing yourself in the best light. So the platform on its own is a great victory for all of us, because from your daily life, you get this one opportunity to go there and own yourself, own your presence. So these things together make it a fantastic pageant to take part in.
That's great. That's so amazing what you have said, Madhav. That's really lovely. And I think I have one more thing coming up to know, because I have seen, people changing, like before the pageant and after the pageant, there is a huge transformation I have seen, especially in women and girls I have seen. There are women over here who are really, they're not able to come out of their comfort zone. They don't try. They say, oh, I have this responsibility, I have that responsibility. So you also probably, like you are working professionals, I could see a lot of change. I still remember the day one when you were there for the grooming sessions, and now I can see you having your beautiful crowns with you. So is there this transformation, is it helping you in your personal life right now? Like how, can you see some changes in you, like before, maybe some obstacles you have, covered up or you might have come up with. So do you see yourself transformed after being a pageant, like?
Okay, so when we talk about transformation, the whole experience, first of all, is the journey. When you go about something, is like taking part in a pageant. After the journey comes the second part, where we've actually are title winners here. But what do we do with that platform? All depends on our own initiatives of taking things forward. So for me personally here, Tanvi, when you ask me this question, I have used this opportunity to explore tangents which I always wanted to. But because of this crown, because of the platform that I've got, now I feel extremely confident of taking that thing forward. Whether it is having a podcast of my own, whether it will be influencing people, whether it will be taking people forward in terms of how to develop their personalities. When I personally started my journey, at the age of 18, I was 130 kgs and I used to stammer. So when you ask about preparation, it's not that it's been 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 6 weeks. It's 18 years of work or 15 years of work that has been put in. But the idea is, now because of this platform, I can use this to help spread the word around, as well as make my presence a better space for mankind and humanity in general. So for me, this is the way forward. Luckily, because of being Muskan as well as Meena, I've had the opportunity to do an acting stint in a movie that's just going to be coming out. It's called Dad Says. Gautam is also there in the movie.
Oh, that's so great. That's so cool.
So we got that audition going. After that, I've done a couple of ads for Nesto Hypermarket, etc. So sky's the limit. And for me, at this point of time in my career, it's about exploring each and every tangent. So that is what this platform has done. Thank you.
So I think now you are kind of packages, like you have experience of your professional life, you have fashion, you have dancing, I think you are fitness, I could see, so you have so much of things to explore, and I could see very transformed individuals over here. So here we have, and I would also like to ask about your any message you would like to give. I think there are a lot of men over here in Dubai, in Gulf, who are, maybe they don't know about their more, they have to find out yourself, this is what you're saying. So what kind of message you would like to give to them? Yes, Naveed.
You only get a good sugarcane juice, but behind that, you don't know the grinding process involved. So a 3-4 days process was like a 12-hour shift for us from morning till evening. So it's very easy for people to comment. And when they see the movies, the actor is not good, he should be doing this. But when you actually go on the stage, it's very difficult. And that time you face people and you come to know what you are like. And after the finals day, then you know that what the confidence you have gained. So people who have, like me, have some long lost passion and they want to relive it, I would recommend them that, you can take some 2-3 days time out and try to participate in the events. At least it will be a process for a 3-4 days where it will try to change your life as well. So this is what I would suggest from my end.
Okay, great.
Gautam,
Gautam?
how about you? Your message.
Well, I always believed in myself, so that's what I wanted to say to everyone. Believe in yourself. When you want to come out of the comfort zone, and you can do things what you need to do. So that's it.
The message from my side to all our viewers as well as future participants in pageants is that life is really short for you all to be hesitant. If you have a doubt in your mind, go and express yourself. We are always conflicted about our opinions, about ourselves. It's high time that people take control of their lives and start going and expressing themselves. A pageant like this will help you all get out of your comfort zone. It'll help you all grow, and growth is always on the other side of your fears. So address your fears, hold on to all the confidence that you have. I personally have a motto which says, be the best version of yourself, and a pageant like this will always help you all to do that. So the best kind of advice that I can give all of our viewers, as well as young men and children, as well as boys who want to take part in any kind of pageant, is that have faith in your abilities. Make sure that you always are confident about what you are within. Do not lie to yourself. And the last rule, which I always have, is be brutally honest. It's important that you all are honest to yourselves, because the moment you all are honest to yourselves, you will be able to rule the world. So go ahead, explore, do not feel shy. Life is really short. Live it large, live it big.
And yes, she's coming up with, I believe, season 3 as well.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes. So, thank you so much for being on the show, and I could really see the winners shining, and definitely we have season 3 coming up for Mr. UAE Mr. UAE International. I think it's going to happen in March, I think, so if you know about it.
Great.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for joining. Hello everyone, this is Tanvi. We are here at WeTel with the winners of Mrs. UAE International Season 3. So, we have over here the winner, the first runner-up and the second runner-up. For sure, you are all the winners, and we are here to know about their journey and about their, their preparation, about winning the crown. So, let's hear from them. So, we have over here the winner, Miss Savina. Let's hear her journey from her. Hi, Savina.
Hi, Tanvi.
Thank you for joining over here today, and thank you for your time. So, our audience would like to know more about your journey through this pageant and with this beautiful crown over here, and how are you feeling?
Thank you very much, Tanvi. So it's been an amazing journey so far with this crown, which is beautiful, by the way. I feel on top of the world. However, this journey has not been very easy. To be honest, I wanted to wear this crown way back when I was probably in my early 20s, but then I came from such a strict family, right? With my typical South Indian upbringing, I wasn't really allowed to participate in a pageant back then. And look at me now, fast forward so many years later, now when I'm my own person and I'm independent, I have now decided to participate. In real life, I'm actually a pretty boring insurance professional working for the Dubai government. However, so I wanted to spice up my life, and because I've always had this interest in modeling, I thought, why not now? And besides, age is just a number, and it's never too late to do anything you really want in life, right? So here I am. Being Muskan gave us that opportunity to showcase our talents, to showcase our beauty, to showcase our intelligence, and here I am. We've gone through intense grooming for this. I've had to work out, I've had to work on my diet, not something I would love to, but here we are. I've also worked on my public speaking skills, how to be able to think on my feet. So it's been an amazing journey so far, and it's built so much of confidence within me, and I carry this into my daily life. So that's how it's been, Tanvi. Thank you.
That's great. How about you, Pavitra? How was your journey? How are you feeling? The crown?
Oh, the top of the moon. It was amazing journey. Like how Savina said, there is no age or limit to do anything, and I really second that. It was a great experience and something coming out of my comfort zone, because I'm not this person, to be very honest. I'm a tomboy of a person, always into karate, martial arts, and dancing, and a lot more. An athlete, yes, of course, but modeling is never, modeling or walking a ramp is never my thing, you know. So definitely it's a new thing that I have explored, and it has given me a lot of opportunity and a great experience, which I would love to share ahead, going forward, and that's about it. Thank you.
That's great. Yes, Maninder, how was your journey like?
Well, indeed, it was the most memorable journey of my life, I would say. A lot of learnings. I come from an aviation background, and so this was a completely new field for me. Walking on the ramp, facing the camera, and all the lovely things that we have been doing. But it was an amazing journey, and I'm very thankful to Being Muskan platform that they have given us. And we did made a lot of good friends. And it was indeed a lot of learning. So I'm very happy and delighted to be part of this show. Thank you.
That's so good to hear. I could see all of you three are professionals, are working, and you girls have made it up for this crown, and you are queens. You look like queens with your so beautiful crown. So just wanted to know, our audience would like to know, how did you balance your life? You know, because professionally you also have to, you know, do your performance, and then following your passion on the other side. So what you would like to say, Pavitra, on that? How did you balance?
Following your passion, I always believe that you should do what makes you happy, and never wait for the opportunity to knock, you know. And I just felt it was the right time for me to explore. And when I heard about this pageant, I just had a word with Miss Meena, and she was so welcoming, and she really explained the one thing what she said, because this was my question. I'm never into modeling. I'm like, this is a perspective in my life, and how I'm going to be, you know, am I the right fit here? And then she said, like, you know, this is about women empowerment. It is about being yourself, believing in yourself, and a lot more. So I just felt it, you know, this is the right opportunity, let me take it. So, you know, it's not about finding time for myself to follow my passion or something. It's just the right time. I just wanted to chase it and just be there.
Oh, that's great. How about you, Sabina? How did you manage? I could see you are working as an insurance professional, and then coming from office, you know, joining over here, working on yourself.
So do you want to know about my experience prior to winning or post winning? So you got to tell me.
We would like to know, our audience would like to know about, you know, how this transformation, how did you decide on this journey? Also, we'd like to know that what made you, what pushed you to, you know, enroll into Mrs. UAE International, and here you are, I could see as a winner. So
multiple things. So to answer the first part of your question, which is about following your passion, I think if you're really passionate about something, you definitely make time for it, right? If you really want something, you go head on, you chase it, you get it. So I think that has been my philosophy in life with everything. Let's be honest, we're all working professionals here. Post that, we make time to go to the gym, you know, look after ourselves, work on our skills in terms of how we conduct ourselves in public, because holding this crown it's just not about winning a title alone, right? It's also about how you showcase yourself as an individual, and I would believe that all three of us, we actually we look at this crown as a sense of responsibility. It's with a sense of responsibility that we look at it. We know that we are basically people that other women, other married women, other women who aspire to become models, they look up to us. So we try as far as possible to be an example in the way we conduct ourselves. So that's one about the passion. Then post winning the title as well, it is a bit of a juggling act, right? It's a bit of a balancing act, because we need to make time for shoots. There are people who approach us to do short movies, shoots, and we're all doing something or the other, you know. I think my co-contestants are also doing short movies, looking at scripts. There's so much that we're all trying to do while balancing our family lives, our professional lives. And that is something that over a period of time, we've learned it. We were not born with it, we've acquired it, and we definitely make time for it because truly within, we're passionate about it.
Oh, that's great. That's great to know. Maninder, I would like to ask you something. Like, for example, you are into an aviation industry. So, what kind of struggles you went through? Because I just know that aviation industry, you know, you have schedules, and you know sometimes it may have happened that you need to come out of that schedules and give time for yourself for the preparation for this journey. So, how did you manage that? Did you come across some struggles? You need to come out of your comfort zone. So could you just tell about it?
Yes, Tanvi, indeed it was a challenge, the time management, because being in aviation, we all are known for the good time management. Everything happens on time. The flights cannot get delayed even by a few seconds. Everything counts in aviation. So yes, that was a challenge, but I think at the end of the day, it was all about setting your priorities right. If I have decided to do something, I've decided to participate in this pageant, and so then it comes a responsibility as well to find out time and to balance the things in the right way. So I think it worked out well.
Oh, that's really great. Pavitra, also I would like to ask you something about, I could see you more through your fitness regime, and I know that you also, you're expert in karate, and you are a coach as well, right? And you also work. So how did being a winner in a pageant is helping you through that, or how would you like to explore this industry as well along with your fitness and your professional? Is it like, because I could see all three of you, you have different kind of versions with you, like you are working as an aviation, then you're working in fitness, and you're working as also in insurance along with the fashion. So my question was more on being into the fitness regime, being into a professional, how about being a winner in fashion? Like, what are you exploring much? Is it something new, or are you enjoying it?
Definitely. It is really very new to me. Like I said earlier, this is not my forte at all. But having said that, I'm also working as a full-time procurement officer. And during my free time, actually, I coach students and I teach them karate, which is not again limited to kids as well, but it is also for the adults, women, any age group. And it's about teaching self-defense. And this pageant really helped me, not only about, what I would like to say is, when we signed up for this, we had a talent round. And then they said you have to bring in that talent in you on the stage. And the first thing that struck me was, I was a dancer. I'm a professional dancer. So I always danced, earlier on stage. But choreographing or doing a karate on stage with music is next to impossible. I never did it. For a tournament, of course, we have been doing like kata and kumita is just normal to us, but showcasing karate in just a short span of time, given time, and choreographing it with a music is just next to impossible, and also showcasing everything.
Yeah, I mean, I could really see, when I've seen the videos of your talent rounds, I think the first time I'm seeing karate with music, and you did so well. I mean, I could see the audience were engaged so much with your performance as well. And I'm very much sure, even like, even Maninder, when I was seeing your talent round as well, I mean, through all this journey, it was really amazing. I mean, it needs time for you to work on it and prepare, and being confident as well. So was it like more challenging? Which round was more challenging for you out of these, from this journey?
For me, it was a talent round, to be very honest, because like I said, I never performed in such way. And secondly, for me, I wanted to pass on the message. When you say karate, martial arts, people think that you go, you just fight, you do something, but it includes weapons, a lot of other things. I just wanted to showcase that as well. Maybe these girls also want to add up something to it. So.
Okay, I'll be honest. For me, I have not danced in 20 years. So for me, going on stage and dancing was a huge deal. I mean, I would have considered my forte to be something like public speaking, but I wanted to do something which is outside of my comfort zone, and that probably is the comfort zone of a lot of other people. So for me, going up on stage dancing, it was just, I really wondered if I could do it. And to be honest, I still am not satisfied, but I'm someone who's never satisfied with what I do on stage. So for me, that was really a challenge. Like, you ask me to go and say and speak on stage, I can speak to a bunch of people. But you ask me to go and dance on stage with someone with 2 left feet, oh my God, that really is a struggle.
Okay, and I actually heard that also Q&A round was also a part of the show. So was it not challenging as talent round?
I think the Q&A round, as much as it is challenging, you know, it's something where you can completely be honest, right? And I feel when you're honest about whatever the question is and you answer that honestly, it comes across with a certain level of confidence. So I remember the question that was asked to me is, what was the advice that I would give to my younger self? And that's not something I need to prepare for, because I know where I've done well. I know where I've not done well in life. So that's something that came straight from the heart. So I don't know, I'm sure my co-contestants must have something to add on.
Well, regarding the challenging part of for me, well, I think we all are in the same boat. For me as well, the talent round, it was very challenging. That was the first time I actually performed on the stage. I actually danced, and I had to take a few classes before the pageant just to prepare myself, and I just barely managed, I feel. So it was very challenging, yes.
Okay. Also, our audience would like to know about your grooming sessions all over the pageant journey. So, being Muskan Events, I think they have arranged a 3 days grooming sessions, and we would also like to know how it helped you throughout the journey. Like, maybe you had some questions in your mind, or maybe some techniques you have learned, some grooming sessions. Which of the grooming sessions really helped you, I mean, in your day-to-day life, if you could say?
Well, throughout those 3 days of training, all the sessions, I believe, were very powerful, and a lot of new information came along our way. And I'm sure each one of us grabbed some part, But for me personally, I think the image session, which was conducted by Miss Veenu, that was very powerful. And I was always mesmerized by the way she carried herself as well. It was with a lot of grace and poise. And I learned a lot in that session. So it was very nice.
Like, there are some sessions you are truly touched, or maybe some sessions were really interesting for you, which really, it helped you to be on this, be on this title winners. There are some sessions, like, for example, ramp walk trainings, which is something, being a professional, maybe you might be the first time you have been walking the ramp. So maybe that might have helped you to learn something,
The
I'm just
photography
trying.
session as well, because I never posed. I never came from any of this background, so that really helped me. Because even now, when you ask me to pose, I'm actually stuck. I get conscious. Really, I get very very conscious, and that one particular training really helped a lot. Adding to it, there was more on beauty, personality development, ramp walk, and a lot more. So everything was good.
I would think those 3 days, it is difficult to really pinpoint any one session which was better than the other, because they're all covering different aspects, and you need all of them, right? You need all of them to win a title. You need all of them to be the epitome of grace and poise. However, if I still have to name any one session that really helped me out, would have been the session with Vinodini, because that's a session where it also helps you to sort of visualize how you are up on stage. Now, I strongly believe that visualization techniques help you the most, because especially when it comes to an event, you might have the best makeup, you might have the best dress on, you might have, you might have a lot of talent, and you could be like a powerhouse of talent. But what you do up on stage in that particular window, because that's your window of opportunity, what you do up on stage really matters. And that's one area where you do not want to goof up. So I would think that before going up on stage, I have closed my eyes, visualized what am I going to do on stage, what that moment is going to be like, and that has helped me. And that's something that was covered in that session with Vinodini. Yeah. So
that's so good to hear. It's absolutely true. Visualization effects, it really helps you. I would also like to know from you, all three of you, the winners, the question would be like, what message you would like to give to the girls who would like to come out of their comfort zone, same like you, like working professionals, to come out, to follow their passion, and how this is going to help them in their journey of life.
All right, what I would say is, we get so used to living our daily lives. I mean, some of us are married, some of us, I'm divorced, but in my case, I would say that we get so used to living our daily lives and, following a certain routine. And we do, I think as women, we do so much for others that in the process we sort of neglect ourselves, right? Like we're mothers, we're daughters, we're wives, we're, name it and you have it, right? I think women are technically, we're super women. So when we do so much for others and we neglect ourselves, a part of yourself is lost in the process. And I would think that the best way to sort of bring that hidden potential which is inside of you is to put yourself out there, you're right? Put yourself out there in whatever shape, way, or form you can get. Now, pageants are one such opportunity that can open so many doors for you, right? It can open doors of modeling, it can open doors of advertisements, it can open so many different doors for you. However, if you do not grab that opportunity, and being Muskan, right? How many such pageants do you have for married women? How many such pageants do you have? You generally have pageants only for very young female models. But here's an opportunity. Grab it, when you see something like this, work on yourselves, take that, pick up on that opportunity where you can like groom yourself and go do it. Just do it. That's what I would have to say.
So adding to what Ms. Savina said, like, we women take up different roles in our life and we end up forgetting ourselves, what we truly are. So what message I would like to say is do what makes you happy, not what makes others happy, and always dream, discover and explore. That's it.
Yeah, Maninder, I would have a question for you. I think Mrs. UAE International, this platform doesn't have any barriers for participation. So I think this is one of the advantage wherein, any age woman can participate irrespective of the responsibilities. Like there are married women, especially in Mrs. UAE International. So what message you would like to give for, women out there with the different age, with the different physique, who would like to come and showcase their talent?
Well, I would like to start by saying that, we all as young girls, we have some dreams, we have some passions, which we eventually forget as we grow up. And especially when we get married, we have kids, somewhere, it just gets blocked on the side and we never think about it. So I believe that these kind of pageants, they give a platform to all the married women. And it's not just about how you look or how well groomed you are. It's about everything. Maybe you have a special talent within you and which you would like to showcase to the world. So it's a very great platform, regardless of your age, the way you look, and your everything. So it's a very fair platform, and I would like to encourage all the married women out there to please come forward and participate and live your best life.
Oh, that's really great. That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming here and thank you for giving your time. You all look so beautiful with the crowns and I'm like, oh, this is really nice. Hello everyone, this is Tanvi from WeTel and we are here with the winners of Mrs. UAE International Season 3. Look at them, these they are queens with these nice beautiful crowns. So we are here to know about their journey throughout their pageant for this Season 3 and let's hear from them today. So, hi Sugandha.
Hi Tanvi.
Thank you for joining here and giving your time to WeTel. Okay, so being a winner with this beautiful crown over here from Mrs. UAE International, please, your audience would like to know about your journey. How you're feeling today?
Yeah, so for me, this journey has been nothing short of a miracle. You know, it's like I said, it's the feeling is indescribable, and I have been a stay-at-home mom for 12 years. And yeah, I have 2 kids. One is almost a teenager, so that's that's a different ball game altogether.
That's so
Yes.
amazing.
So when you've been at home for so long, you know, and you're used to living within the 4 walls of the house, and then suddenly you are thrust into the spotlight, and you know, the entire thing is so different, and especially now that my head holds a crown, it's like my life has taken a complete 360-degree turn. And you know, but the change has been it's been very good. I mean, I can't tell you the way, I mean, what it feels like. So yeah, I'm very happy about it. Yes, yes.
How about you, Nidhi?
Hi, Tanvi.
Hi.
Yeah, yeah. It's as I told, it's told by Sugandha. So it's really an amazing journey. You know, we don't think after 40s like we can go. This platform is. The most of the people, even I also used to think this is the for young like in before 30 you should go. So it's an amazing journey, and we don't think about our dreams and all this what we have thought before. So this is the platform which has given me an opportunity to fulfill my dreams, and you know, from the healthcare industry to completely change in the fashion industry. But I got so lovely support and so nice learning here. So it's something like you are coming and you are putting your step, come forward to achieve your dream, whatever, however you are doing anything. But if you think about yourself that you wanted to do this thing, you can do and you can achieve with the support. And we really got a very good support here. So yes, it's really amazing journey.
That's so lovely. I think most of us will agree with this. You know, it's a total drastic healthcare industry and fashion industry. That's so superb.
It's totally different, totally different.
That I could imagine.
And we have learned very minor things, like we can say in healthcare industry, we say that like micronutrients, these are very important part of your body. And here very minor things which we are just leaving, that we have learned a lot. And yes, it definitely boosts your confidence more positivity, whatever you are doing, more confidently you are doing it now.
That's great. How about you, Vinita?
Hi, Tanvi. I'm Vinita from Rajasthan. And in our culture, the woman should be in a ghungat, in a 4 walls, and like that. And it's really difficult to come out from that things. And I especially want to thank Meena for that she has given me a good opportunity for this. I generally always tell to my daughter, just do whatever you feel. And for this pageant, she encouraged me that, Mama, just go on. Just do what you feel and be yourself. And I enjoyed a lot.
Oh, that's so lovely. Anyways, you look so beautiful with this crown.
Thank you so much. Yeah, actually, today I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm a queen. I'm a queen of my house.
Yeah, you look gorgeous, you girls. Okay, so how actually this started in your life? Like, you know, what made you decide to participate in pageants in spite of, you know, like you being a mother and you being into the healthcare industry and you being also a mother, and what made you think, you know, you should go with this pageant, you should explore this? Was there a strong reason?
Yeah, for me, yes, I can say my culture. In our culture, it always like you have to be a housewife, you have to take care of your everyone, elders and everyone. Just be a housewife. You can't do anything beyond that. And my husband and my kids are always like, you are always encouraging us that just go on whatever you want to do. Like right now, my daughter is studying. She's in US and everything, and she is saying, Mama, always you are fulfilling our dreams. Why don't you go with your dreams? And I got an opportunity, and blessed that my husband and kids encouraged me that just live your life. And I took a part, and Meena has given me an opportunity that a big platform is yours. Just be yours. Don't please anyone, just please yourself and go for it.
That's so lovely. Sugandha, I have a question for you. Within this whole journey, you know, when you enrolled, did you really thought of how it will be like after winning the title? Like, we would like to know more about you as Sugandha before winning the crown and you as Sugandha after winning the crown. How could you relate?
Okay, I have a slightly different journey to this crown. So before I answer your question, I would just very briefly touch upon that. So I come from a family, and I'm the eldest in my family. I have 2 more siblings after me. And I have always been a very, you know, A-list student, as in always very good in academics. And, you know, my parents always thought that I would, my father actually wanted me to become a doctor, and I am a science stream student. And then I went on to do my master's in marketing, in MBA in marketing, and I also have a degree in journalism. And I was working for TV channels, yeah, before this. And then when I had my kids, then the priorities shifted, and I had to, you know, take a break from my corporate career and be there for my kids. But I have always been a very ambitious girl. You know, call it being the eldest in the family, the mantle rests very heavy on your head when you are the eldest. Or call it my upbringing, because I remember there was never any talk of any marriage in my family, which is very different from, you know, the kind of setup Vinita has been brought up into. But mine was more into that girls are supposed to do something in life. My mom is a lecturer. My grandmother, like my mom's mom, she's a PhD, and she used to be the principal. So I'm talking 50 years back. So I come from that kind of a family. So I ended up being quite the antithesis of what the women in my family are, because throughout my life, I've always seen women working. My mom was still date working. She just got retired 2 years back. And here I was for the past 12 years. I was at home. So, you know, for me, it was whenever any of my old friends would meet me or my acquaintances would meet me, the only thing that they would tell me is, you know, we can't ever imagine you not working. This is not the Sugandha we know of. So I always had this thing in me, okay, you know, I quit my career, I started taking care of my kids, I was there for my family because that was my circumstances and I had to do it. I had to be there for my kids. But I always knew that there would come one day when I would do something for myself again.
That's such an amazing message. I think we all agree with her, and this is something, it's not only about your beauty, it's all about you and the pageant. Mrs. UAE International being Muskan is only about being yourself. So that's really amazing. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for giving your time, and I'm wishing you all the best, the beautiful ladies here, for your journey ahead. And we'll be we'll be seeing you again for the next season, I think, coming up very soon. Yeah? This is Tanvi signing off from WeTel, and thank you so much for joining, and we will see you all again as guests for season 3. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, this is Meena Asrani, the founder of Being Muskan. First of all, I would like to thank WeTel TV giving a platform for these talented stars. So here we are. By signing off, I would like to also announce that after seeing the success of Mrs. and Mr. UAE International and getting so much of love from across the globe, Mrs. UAE International and Mr. UAE International is getting added with another member of the family. Yes, you heard it right. Being Muskan presents the Gulf Achievers Award, Fruit of Success. This award is open for all different categories. This is basically for the business excellency and professional awards. So, looking forward for all you achievers there to approach us and send us your entries. The information is given below. Please approach us and send us your entries. Thank you so much. Shukran.